Hello! Ahem. It is I, your glorious leader, Mother Goose. We're back. We get to pick our title for the Stanley Parable 4. So let's go Curse of the Paperwork. I really like that. I'm really vibing with Curse of the Paperwork. Dang, that's loud. Okay, we're good. So we've done the epilogue. I don't think the epilogue is going to be any different. So let's begin. All right, we're going to start with the coward ending.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yeah,
I will be
forever
happy.
and ever
Stanley
and
waited.
ever and ever.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
It's been like 5 seconds,
But the one thing he knew for
Stop being
sure,
so
beyond
dramatic.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yep.
Now it's just a little bit
All right,
closer.
so I'm going to go through the endings that
Now
I
it's
haven't
even
beaten
closer.
in alphabetical
Here
order.
it comes.
Except for the Bucket Destroyer ending. We're going to do Bucket Destroyer ending last because I love Alfred and emotionally I don't think I can handle us killing him. Should I have done what I'm doing on my laptop before I started streaming? Yes. Yes, I should have. But it's fine. I usually have my stream up at least once somewhere, and that way I can make sure it's still actually running. It's a bad habit I got in from my last place where my internet would just randomly crash. And I usually just have it up on my phone, but I need my phone to go through the endings. Alright, so we finished oh, I'm sorry, it's the art ending. We're also not going to do the art ending because that takes 4 hours to do. Okay, we'll probably do the art ending at some point. I just need to dedicate a day where I can spend 4 freaking hours pushing a button. But until then, I don't know. But so we finished C. I think the only thing we need in E is the elevator ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're going to go do that. Oh, frick, wait. Frick. Okay, we'll go do that in here in a minute. He fixed the achievement button. So we've got it, not the narrator, but whoever talks to us at the beginning of the game, fix the achievement button, which should be there if we follow this path.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yeah. We've already
The original Stanley
We've already
Parable
been
was
through
a
all this, my boy.
and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So
I
forget
completely
this
agree.
ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the
first time ever,
the Stanley Parable.
It's actually not the first time ever. We're actually on the Stanley Parable 4, if I'm being honest. You're a little late to the party,
you
narrator.
See, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
This is
Think
so
of
much
all the
better.
new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities.
narrator.
It could go in so many different directions.
We've already
This
been through
is
all
what
of this.
fans have
I do
truly
really
been
like the
asking
427.
for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development. Here
Yeah,
we are.
okay, here we go.
Try out some of the new features.
The button that says your name. Same. Alright. It should be in here somewhere. Infinite.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe,
Q,
don't
free
you think?
achievement.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic
All right, this
statement
better be fixed.
right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising
works.
potential. Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Aha, we
It's
got
as
it.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You
Yeah, I got the achievement, baby.
Why did the
What are you-
machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything
What are
to
you
it,
gonna
I
do
swear.
about it,
was
huh?
broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here?
We are
we
being watched. Oh, this
Oh,
is
God.
great. This is great.
Composure? Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as
I want to make a lore
intended.
video on
It,
Stanley Parable.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
I'm really tempted because, okay, hear me out, hear me out. We obviously have the narrator. We have Stanley. We have the female narrator. But then we also have this new fourth force that is helping us out in the game completely away from the narrator. Like, the narrator has no idea who this person is. And, like,
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I'd like my jumps back. Can't believe I used all my jumps like a freaking... like a freaking child. I was just so excited. Okay, the exit should be this way, I think, if I remember correctly.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, I could have swore the exit was this way. No, but it is vaguely this direction. I think this way. Yeah. Ooh, actually, now that we have all the collectibles, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think of ways we can get in. I'm trying to think of new things out of order, of course. We've already... I don't think there's anything new in this area besides those two things. Let's just look through before we leave. This map... what's the name? Merch... Ooh, actually, we'll check merch. Oh, and we should check to see if the Settings World Champion is available. Because I think that was just blocked off last time, if I remember correctly. I love how this game just evolves. Okay, it's still stuck on 2. Poor narrator's so behind. Doesn't even know we're on the Stanley Parable 4. It's a little sad, actually. Cool, still locked. That's fine. Did we come over here for nothing? Yes. Okay. Now let's get out of here for real. I guess we could just quit the game. But we'll go through saying we can only get here sometimes.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah. We'll just push through to see if there's anything new here.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not...
Nah, I'm just kidding. I was too impatient. All right. Elevator ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I feel like
When
saying
Stanley
the new
came to a
content
set
doors
of two open doors, he entered the
may
door on
have
his
something
left.
else to do. We'll go through.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
frick.
wondered in disbelief.
I messed it up. That's fine. I'm losing my voice, and I don't know why.
Gone. What could it mean?
Oh yeah, because I
Stanley
was
decided to
cleaning
go
my
to
house
the meeting room. Perhaps
and
he had
singing
simply
at the
missed
top
a
of
memo.
my lungs. That's why. That's why. Don't sing
When Stanley
before
came
I
to
stream.
a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna do it right this time.
Yet there
Gonna
was
do it
not
right
a
this
single
time.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Perfect. Okay. So let's call the elevator. I think there's a very specific way you have to do the elevator. Cool. All right. We got to start going down. This one might be a little long. The elevator seems very winded. But we're gonna get it. I'm a very patient person. Says the guy who couldn't even finish the Stanley Parable new content because we'd already done it. This is very long. I'm not sure how long we have to repeat this process, but we're gonna do it. It shouldn't be 4 hours. It shouldn't be 4 hours. I wonder if I can do the thing where I press the button. I wonder... I'm hoping we can just do it this way. Because we've been sitting there, what? 2 minutes, maybe? Oh, frick! Wait. This is why I have a playback, baby. Okay, I think the last button we put was up. Okay. So we gotta stop us. Go back down. Come on. We got this. We got this. Okay, I'm gonna read through this again. I think I need to just be patient. I think I need to just be patient and just let it. So we're just gonna do a fresh restart.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And give this another try.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Perfect. Okay. We've just got to be patient. Don't know how long this is gonna take, but you know what? I'm patient, as you guys clearly saw from my last attempt. Oh, the narrator's getting bored. We got him, boys. We got him. We got it. I know this is not the most interesting ending, but we're gonna get it. We've gotta be close. We've gotta be close.
Nothing but Mellotron.
Dum, dum. I don't know. I really don't know if I have the patience for this. I really do not know. Alright. Okay, I'm looking through these endings. We have most of them. I don't think we have this one. I'm starting to doubt if I'm even at the right elevator. This has got to be the... I will come back to this. I know I said I was patient. Nope. Nope.
But Stanley simply...
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Alright, so we're gonna
Perhaps
do
he
the
had
out
simply
of the
missed a
map
memo.
ending this time.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We gotta... Okay. There we go. We're gonna crouch and walk through.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
Because
until
we
he
did.
heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Sure it is.
He then
Sure it
praised the
is.
game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are you sick of this gag yet? No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question.
Okay.
What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
I am
Though
the lucky
if the other
ones,
option
aren't
is
I?
really
Wow.
miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay. Cool. We did it. I think. Begin the game again. Okay, I think I already have this ending.
All of his co-workers
but
were gone.
we're just
What
gonna
could it
go
mean? Stanley
hit it up.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Regardless.
simply missed a memo.
So we gotta go this way.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
And
knew it
this
perfectly
way.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This way.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth
Worth
admiring.
admiring,
But
except
eager
it's
to
not.
get back to business,
Except
Stanley
it's
took the
not.
first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think
Alright.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story
We
and
did
no
it!
one gets to tell him what
Hello!
to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and
I'm
plunged to
really
his death.
enjoying. I'm actually
Good
pretty
job,
close
Stanley.
to being
Everyone
done.
thinks you are very powerful.
All right, we got our powerful ending. Ooh. Excuse me. This is
All of his
new.
co-workers were
I'm
gone.
really
What could
enjoying
it mean?
Have you?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
you
room.
played through the
Perhaps he
Ultra
had simply
Deluxe
missed
yet?
a memo.
All right, I'm a little scared. Alfred,
Warmth spread through Stanley's
Alfred,
arms.
we're going
With
together.
the bucket in his arms again, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Okay.
chest and entered the door on his left.
is this? I'm just very curious to see.
Still no one was here.
The
Stanley
starting room
needed
is
the bucket's
different.
warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Ugh, we can actually go. All right, broom
Look,
closet ending.
Stanley,
Let's go.
Can you feel it? The broom closet. It
This
wants
is
the
another
bucket. You can
annoyingly
feel that,
long
can't you?
ending.
The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom
that's you-
closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
That's what you get for not
Confused, Stanley.
continuing
Don't give
ER.
in. Don't hand
ER.
over
Oh,
the
Elden
bucket.
Ring.
I know how hard it must be.
Yeah.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders
I
right now,
will
but you have to be
continue
strong.
Elden Ring.
This is your bucket.
But I
this
figured
is
I'd
your
just do a quick
companion and
playthrough
lifelong
of,
friend. You can't hand it over.
The Stanley Parable, real quick.
We're getting into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom
Okay, so
closet
this
has
isn't
sunk
like an
that it has
official
to resort to
ending,
this stream of
but
petty
some people
insults
consider it-
simply in order to get you
consider
to
it an
hand over the
ending.
bucket?
Also, I'm
Stanley,
sorry. I'm sure it's
I never
annoying
liked this
having me
broom
talk
closet
over
for
the
a variety
narrator.
of reasons.
But I don't want to
Even
just
this
sit
is
here in
worse than I had
silence.
imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
Me and the
That
bucket
your
are
relationship
best
is purely
friends,
superficial
broom
and
closet.
convenient,
How
that your
could you
life
say
is
such
so
a
banal
thing?
and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards
I'm
any
literally
inanimate
in tears
object
right
which happened
now.
to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner.
Ugh, I
Well,
wish I
I'd
could-
never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it.
I
really
am.
Tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
You're an
Expand
ugly
on the wide
closet.
variety
You
of
ain't even
experiences
got finished
you and the
walls.
bucket have shared together.
You ain't even
Go
got
through
finished
each of them
walls.
Point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich
I got-
emotional landscape
frick.
of your feelings for the
I don't
bucket
even have a
as they
journal.
have changed and evolved
I have
over
journals,
the years.
just none with
Let
me.
him have it.
You're a piece of crap, broom closet. I think you're trash. And you know what? I think your mama's trash.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh!
There.
Yeah.
Now it's settled.
Yes!
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your
take a
meandering
hike.
philosophical diatribes
I bet your
about
daddy
the nature
left
of
for
cleaning
milk.
supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Okay, I think that's it.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's
Oh,
appropriate.
I almost walked out.
You see, I feel that it works because the sticker
There
is
is also a bucket, of course.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the
course.
thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There
I
really
wonder if
is
this
a
would
wide
affect
variety of
the bucket
applications for
ending,
this sticker.
or no buckets allowed ending at all. Alright, I'm gonna give it like 5 more seconds, and then we'll leave.
You know what?
Ah,
I could
okay.
take the name calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment.
'Cause I
and to be
called
honest,
the
I'm
mama
sick of the
ugly.
pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Yeah. Alright. Cool, I really do think that's it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
What
walked
ending am I going
upstairs to
for?
the boss's office.
What ending am I going for right now? What ending am I trying to go for? Oh, we are so close to having all of them. And then I think there's 2 endings I specifically want to get with the bucket. There's some alternate endings. So I want to check. I think there's another elevator along this
Stepping
path.
into
I
his
have a
manager's office,
feeling
Stanley was once again stunned to
maybe-
discover not an indication of any human
that's the wrong
life.
code.
Crushed by the weight
Oh,
of
no,
this
it's-
revelation,
wait, no.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire.
There we go.
If not, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
It's another
luck.
elevator along
Was
this
it the
path,
bucket
and I'm
knew all
hoping
along?
that maybe
Was
this is the one.
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay, so we gotta go down, and then we go back up. And up and down until it gives us the ending. Gaming, welcome to the stream! It's good to see you, my friend. How you doing?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him,
I'm feeling
comforting
confident.
him,
I think this is the right
reassuring
elevator.
that in this darkest
So mad I
moment of
wasted
uncertainty,
the first
he would
20
feel
minutes
right.
of the stream
The
at
bucket
the
is here for you,
other
Stanley.
elevator.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, okay, here we go. This has got to be the right one.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we
go back up?
When I was pressing those keypad
my,
buttons,
that's
there was
my
something
voice
very
acting for
intriguing
today.
about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
I actually don't care about pressing the number 3. Are we actually gonna get it? No. Oh. Okay, we don't have an option. Okay. Oh, frick. Okay. I thought we'd have to do this.
Here we
a
are,
couple
said
times.
Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button.
3
I'm
is
having
a
the time of my
Special
life.
button.
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as if perhaps the bucket had missed something?
The bucket missed
Perhaps he
something
had not seen how
clearly.
much joy
Clearly.
Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
I think 3 times. I think 3 times we gotta do this.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been
We
through
might have to
so
do this
much
twice
together,
with
and I just want
and
you to
without the
see what
bucket.
I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Understandably, it is a bucket. It is an inanimate object. Okay. We'll go press the buttons again.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
I wonder why
Anything
the
to
bucket
let him
isn't
know
giving us a
that the
reaction.
bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence, crushed by a wave
I forgot.
of
I just
rejection.
remembered we have to go
Stanley
back and do the
returned to
bucket
the elevator.
destroying ending. Ah, this is breaking my heart. I don't want to destroy my bucket friend.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why
Alfred's
suddenly
great.
could the
We
bucket
love
not
Alfred.
connect
We
with this
stan
passion
Alfred.
of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
And up, back up we go. I'm really hoping this is the last time we have to do this. At least for the bucket specific ending. We'll probably have to do it again without the bucket.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all
There we
matters
go.
relating to pressing the number
We
3
got it, baby.
over and over.
Perfect.
He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when
This is
pressing it.
fantastic. We've got
Then
this.
the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that
I
the
don't think the
bucket would
public's-
finally understand Stanley's work.
I don't think...
For months, he advertised and
Live
marketed
on the
his press
stage.
conference,
Oh my gosh.
building excitement around it, developing
might
and
be one of my
rehearsing it
favorite
until
endings.
it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Three. I like how the colors alternate. It's not just one. Stanley really poured deep
This was
into
it.
it.
One
Come on,
last
just let me see
chance to
myself.
win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one. There was no one here.
What?
Nobody
one
had
showed
come to the
up.
press conference to hear Stanley
That's so
speak,
sad.
to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and
That's
over.
so sad.
He was unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper
Are
understanding.
Stanley and the bucket about to
The
break
bucket
up?
merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
This is very
They
sad.
spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
This is very sad. This is very sad. Sorry, I'm looking up the other endings. So we have the serious ending that we need to do. which we might come back to. All data and resets the game. No. So we've got the serious ending. We've got that one. Let's... Alright, vent ending. I don't know if we have this one. Oh no, we do have the vent ending. Okay, whiteboard ending. 426. 426. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Fine.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
426. Here we go. But I can't open it. I feel like I might have this ending. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. I could have attained this ending. We're gonna have to... We literally are just gonna have to restart the game over and over again until we randomly get the right one. And what makes me so mad is we had it before. We had it after the powerful ending. I wonder if we can force it to come back again. Alright, I'm gonna... Ah, we got it. I literally was about to quit. Okay, 426.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, welcome to the whiteboard ending. Dog mode? Dog mode? Alright. Close. We did it. Yes! Okay. Now what do we do? Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. We're a dog now, baby! This is honestly... Okay, this is literally... This... Oh, wait, actually, I think... Let me check the serious ending. I feel like it might be... Yeah. Okay, the serious ending is not on this one. And this is more of a gag than anything else. So I think the only ending we have left is the Bucket
Stanley picked up
Destroyer
the bucket
ending.
and
Oh my
smiled.
gosh.
He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
This is very sad. Actually, no. Before we do the bucket ending, let's do the escape pod ending again. Without the bucket. Or with the bucket. Right, okay. Perfect. I did just remind myself how to do the escape pod ending.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the
Because
door
I
on his
think
left.
after this, there's only 2 other endings.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd come into a staircase.
One we need the
Stanley and the
bucket
bucket
for,
walked
one we do
upstairs to the
not.
boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping in.
We did it. Okay. Whew. This one always makes me so nervous. Looks like... Yes, gaming. I think you might be the only one here at the moment. I know we had Torque here earlier. But yeah, we're kind of just winding things down. I'm just getting the last couple endings that I don't have. Okay, 428 is where we need to go. So this one we're doing the escape pod ending. but we're doing it, which we do have, but we're doing it with the bucket. This will alter how it goes. Stanley will, instead of escaping himself, send the bucket. And then I think I'm going to do the elevator ending again without the bucket. And then we'll... Oh, right. 428, 428. Not far enough. And then we'll do the bucket destroying ending. And I think the only ending... the only ending we won't have gotten would be the art ending, which takes 4 hours. And I just don't know if I have the patience to... sit and press a single button for 4 hours. I don't know. I wanna get all the endings, but 4 hours is a very long time just pressing a single button. What do you think, gaming? Should I do a stream specifically just for that ending, or should I just end this series here? Florian? Okay. We gotta get to 760. Which, we are pretty close. There will be some endings that we don't get, which are just endings we already have but require the bucket. Some of them are major changes, some of them are just... little dialogue changes, and I feel aren't worth going back and doing again. Ah, there we go. This is so emotional. Why am I getting goosebumps? I'm actually getting... No. This is so emotional. Not me about to cry. Not me about to cry. We've been through a lot, Alfred. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Oh, not the music! Frick. This is too good. This is too good. Oh my gosh. We could have went with him. We could have went with him. Okay, that might be... That, I take it back. I think that's my favorite ending. That and the one where you actually get to kill the narrator is really interesting. Bye, Bucket. I'll miss you.
Already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
I hope the bucket comes back. I know in the bucket destroyer
when Stanley
ending,
came to a set of two
after a
open
couple
doors,
rotations,
he entered
the bucket
door
comes
on his
back.
left.
But
yet there was not a single
I kind of
person here
need the
either.
bucket for the bucket
Feeling
destroyer
a wave
ending.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office,
right now.
Stanley was once again
that.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible. He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I don't know if I would necessarily refer to this music as calming, at least personally. Wait, that's really loud.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, so we're gonna do the elevator ending again, but this time without the bucket. Because I think there's some major... I think there's some big changes between the two. I just wish it didn't take quite as long. But we just have to do this 2 more times.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went
This
back
music,
up.
right?
Silly me.
Right? It stressed me out a little bit. I'm
Stanley
glad I'm
do
not the
that?
only
He
one.
knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office. Well, that's a great question. I just can't
Wait to find out. Yep. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. If you can't tell, this game is kind of driving me crazy. Can I? Okay, we can't push it yet. So let's see whatever I want to talk about here.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
It's pretty
This
great,
has
actually.
fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling.
I know.
An incisive, rapid
That's
fire
why I
of
got a
critical
degree in
plot
film.
points, one after the other,
For that keen eye in
weaving a rich
storytelling.
tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
Exactly.
Wow.
The narrator gets it.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
He gets it. Alright. 2 more times. Easy. We got it. Hopefully just 2. I don't know how not having the bucket will
Now
affect
he's
this.
getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Big brain. Big brain.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
No! No
It's
spooky
time
corridors
once
for
again
us.
to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Mm-hmm. It's killing me too. Killing me too. There's also the game ending, which we already have the game ending, but there. Ooh.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
We broke the narrator. Let's go. That is what we're truly playing the game for.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time
Okay.
to process.
You take all the time you need, narrator. Man, we love you.
All right. I have fully come
Have
to terms
you-
with it. I have made space
You
in
like
my
the term-
worldview for this astonishing
You like to
new
work in
reality.
threes.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Perfect. Okay. So then we go down, and we go up again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had
We
no
actually
frame of
kind of did it
reference to
before,
even
but with a bucket,
anticipate it.
Mr. Narrator,
That's
man.
just how revelatory
You don't have the best
Stanley's
memory,
decision-making
but that's
is.
okay.
A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Okay. This hopefully should be the last time.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Is the
You
anticipation.
and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so
fleeting. Yes,
Why don't
I
we
agree,
take
I
this
agree.
elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, I hate this.
There we go. Isn't this so much more
I
exciting?
hate this so
than
much,
Stanley?
narrator
It seems
man.
like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
That
They
is-
want
yeah.
big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Yeah.
Where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
I
and it's really
don't agree. Have you seen Spider-Man No Way Home?
Took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over
and over. I know.
Truly,
I know. This is my sixth time doing this. This is literally my sixth time doing this.
Anything else out there.
But I need all the endings.
That surprise me,
I'm a little compulsive goblin who decided I need all the endings.
And not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is why
yeah,
we're
yeah.
so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and
vital and alive. I agree.
That's why
I
people
agree.
like you so
Wow.
much, Stanley, because
We're
you're not
so
afraid
on
to
the same
spit
page.
in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know. People look up to you.
Oh,
Which
they
is
do?
why-
Who
well,
looks
I
up
didn't
to
know when
me?
to spring this on you, but well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I
Perfect.
know
Perfect.
You're not
Okay,
much
good.
for the public eye, but I thought it would
Good.
especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Okay.
They really look
Oh,
up
we're
to you,
close.
Stanley.
We're close,
I
boys.
don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Okay, so it looks exactly
Okay,
the same.
The room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
But I'm curious what the like the whiteboard and all the other little
Yes,
things
here
will
it is,
say.
just through this door.
To the stage,
Right. Are you
welcome
ready?
Stanley.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about
Stanley
the nature of
Ryder?
surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly
Cool.
unpredictable
We got his
narrative.
last name,
Oh,
boys.
Don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
I hope you're ready for that
really
lore
proud
drop.
of you, Stanley.
Alright, where's my
Okay,
30-minute
it looks like they're ready
Matt
for
Pat
you.
video
Go
on
get 'em.
Stanley's last name and the importance of it? Up again, down again. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Interesting. Congrats, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Oh, my coworkers are back. Break a leg. Stanley. Me. Dad. I think that says dad, but it kind of looks like dead. What do I plan on streaming next? Well, I do intend to continue Elden Ring. This probably, I'm not going to be Elden Ring. I'm so bad at this game. Elden Ring is going to be one that just kind of drags on for months. But I really don't know. I really don't know. I know I'm getting close to finishing Skyrim. And from there, I'll let you guys pick my next Sunday stream. Oh, people actually showed up this time. What? What? I was not expecting this at all. Hello, everyone. Wow. That was loud. Frick. I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I don't know. Got any recommendations of something newer? I might stream a little Call of Duty Warzone. I'm not the biggest Warzone fan, but I really want to see King Kong. I don't even know if they're still in the game.
Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting.
Replacement
Was it
bucket.
a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Winfred. This one's
And try
Winfred.
not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Alright. So now we have to do the bucket destroyer ending. This is our last ending. At least from the found endings. There might be more that people haven't found, but I'm very sad. I don't want to do this. Okay, so okay, it says, at the two doors, pick the one on the right, continue through the employee's lounge, then enter the door on the left as designated by the narrator. Proceed to the elevator on the left instead of walking forward, and press the button. Okay, so We have been down here. But never with the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Alright, Winfred. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
All of his co-workers were gone. The good old bucket.
Good old
Just
bucket. Come on,
standing in the
Winfred.
bucket. Off Stanley
To the right.
clutched the bucket tightly to his
Gotta
chest.
take the
This
right
was not
door.
the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It literally
And
is the
here it
place to
was.
be. Isn't
Had
it so
the bucket
cool?
turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Well, good thing we're about to destroy the bucket. At least it's not. Okay, wait.
And so the two of them
Here's the thing.
detoured through the mint.
I'm not sad anymore. Alfred and I had the connection. Alfred and I fought through this game together. Alfred got to escape and live a happy life. Winfred here.
Section and walked straight ahead. to the
Winfred
opposite
means
door.
nothing to me. I'll destroy Winfred. You're not my bucket. Bring Alfred back.
Oh,
Actually, just kidding.
Stanley, I'm
Don't bring
glad you
Alfred
found
back
your
into this
way
hellhole.
here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for
Oh,
you,
frick.
Stanley.
They're
We've
having
come
an
together
intervention
here
about
because we
you.
care about you very
They have an
much.
intervention ready for
It's
me.
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket
Even
isn't
the line
from
showed
the
up.
original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and
The
the Broom
baby.
Closet. Because that's what fans want
The
from a
baby.
sequel.
Let's
They want more
go.
of their favorite jokes.
Hello,
not
wife.
this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Eee, look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh,
It's gonna
and it
lead
played some
Winfred to
silly
his
music
death.
as well.
Oh, I hate this music so much. I hate this music so much.
Now this is what
Ugh,
the Stanley Parable
thank you
is
for
all
ending
about.
it.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
What are we gonna have to give up? What
Don't
are we
you
gonna
get
have
it,
to give
Stanley?
up, narrator?
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh,
I think it'll
this
make a
looks even
wonderful
worse
new
than the
addition to
pictures.
the rich lore of the
This
Stanley
looks
Parable.
even worse
True,
than the
it
pictures.
also was not in the original game, but it's such a well fleshed out character with so much personality that to me it already feels
It's
as
Winfred.
though it's
It's
been
not
part
Alfred.
of the cast all along.
It's
Don't
just
you agree?
Winfred. Alfred's escaped. Alfred got a good life.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for
This
you.
is Winfred, not
Go
Alfred.
ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I literally can't.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't
I literally
destroy your
can't.
bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular
I literally
personality
cannot.
trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
I don't
Well,
know.
you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with
I'm
complexity
trying.
and nuance
I'm
that it's
literally
really
trying.
like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
I don't know. I don't know.
The
I don't.
Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Frick. Oh, frick. Was that supposed to happen? Was that supposed to happen?
The Bucket Destroyer My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
I'm very confused.
friend.
I was trying
For the
so
moment
hard
in
to
time
give
that
it
you
the
were
bucket.
You were magnificent.
But the bucket destroyer was destroyed. Am I the bucket destroyer? Destroyer? I think so. Look at these guns. Boing, 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 boing. Free. All right, I'm going to read through the list just real quick. But I'm pretty sure I have all of them at this point, besides the art ending. Apartment, art, broom closet, bucket destroyer, cold feet, confusion, countdown, coward, elevator, escape pod, figurines, freedom, games. I will admit, we've done the games ending, but we haven't visited all the games that we could potentially visit. We got Rocket League. But I don't think it's worth going back. Mariella, mostly infinite hole, museum ending, new content ending, no buckets ending, not Stanley ending, out of the map, powerful ending, sequel ending, we can't do the series ending, skip button ending, vent ending, whiteboard ending, and zending. Let me see, what was this one again? Oh, right, that's the one where the narrator finally gets to be happy for the first time in his life, and we kill ourselves to make him get back into the... make him get back into
How long
it.
was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
We've
Minutes?
done
Days?
everything.
Centuries?
Yeah,
Did
see you,
something
Torque.
crucial
Thank you
happen
for stopping
while
by
my
the
senses
stream.
were turned? He made a note to be
I think I'm gonna end
more
this
careful
here.
with time from now on.
We did it. We got all the endings. I may, besides the art ending, I might do another stream just to finish the art ending, but it will literally be 4 hours of me sitting here clicking a button. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I might ask Discord to see what they think. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to join the flock, and I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.